How important do you think it is for like the artists to like come up through their community, like to get their community engaged first, and then like
if I tell this to every artist, bro, this is gonna be in volume 2.
Yeah.
It's just sneak peek. But there's something called the home crowd advantage, bro.
Mhm.
And it's talking about, if your home is not pushing you, then you should not be you cannot move up. You cannot move, bro. The support system comes from home, bro. Like it comes from you wherever you live in. So let's say for me, I lived in New York for 21 years, right? That's support. If I'm able to now get out of New York, do a show in Boston, which I did 2 months ago in November, and then come back to New York, but still have that same support system. I can still bring out even more people because of that.
Yeah.
At my show or whatever show that I do now because of that.
Mhm.
So if you don't have that home crowd advantage, or that home court advantage, you can't really move. But it also gives you leverage as an artist to say, hey, if there's any touring artist, again, volume 2, if there's any touring artist that's coming my way, I'll open for you. But it's like, okay, if this artist is from LA and I want to do a show in LA, I make the connections. I'll go to LA and he'll put me on his bill and I'll open up for him.
Yeah.
Taking advantage of
I like that exchange.
It's that exchange. Like,
Yeah.
I got the home crowd. I brought you 30, 40 people to your to come see you perform. Now you got to reciprocate the same energy. Even if you don't bring the 30, 40 people when I'm in LA, let's make some beats. Let's make some things, because at the end of the day, it's, artist and artist should have a relationship.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's a business to business situation,
Do you see a lot of that collaboration?
No, because artists don't think like that,
Yeah.
man. Like you don't even have to be a business major to realize that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you leverage yourself on that stuff. So you say, okay, how can I leverage myself here? Well, first of all, let's backtrack that. Some artists can't even bring 30 people. Let's backtrack that, because they don't have a brand and they don't have value in their stuff. But once you establish that, you bring the 30, then you need to think like, oh, if this guy's touring, I need to see who's the promoter, who's the venue, what's the venue he's doing. All right, maybe I can get on this bill, and I can get on this bill. Boom, that works. It can be an emerging artist. So it can be an emerging artist who's just coming up with maybe like 50K on IG, quote unquote 50K, quote unquote on the 50K.
Those numbers don't mean anything.
Those numbers
anymore,
don't mean
man.
anything.
Like,
So
you're not tricking anyone.
We know this now.
We want to see engagement.
We want to see engagement. So with the 50K, let's say for example, it's real. They come in, they do the show, and you open up for them. That same you should reciprocate the same energy. When you're out in LA, they got
Absolutely.
a show. Boom, I got it for you. That builds a relationship, but it also allows you to now, the team, the person. Now it looks for collaboration. That's what you need to do.
Yeah.
But it only takes the right artist and also having the right people around him to kind of push that connection, to push that thing to happen. Yeah.